Okay, so long story short, Infinity Train Book 4 came out a couple days ago and I finished it. And I'm kind of pissed off. It's a disappointment. I'm pretty sure this is the last season. Like, I've heard there's like this tiny chance we're gonna get another season, but I don't know. That's just a rumor, I think. I'm not really sure. I heard that in someone's video, but I don't know if it's true. Like, I don't know, dude. Usually I'd make these videos with a script, but I'm just doing it from the get-go this time. I didn't write a script. I'm just gonna my basic thoughts on the season. Is it good? It's just a disappointment. It's not up to the Infinity Train standard. It's not bad. It's like okay. It's just okay. A season of Infinity Train was just okay. Like maybe like the last season, which was practically perfect, like set my expectations too high, and this didn't shatter any of them or like fit any of my expectations. Most of them, at least. Yeah, yeah. Basically, so let's start about the things I actually liked about this season, which is there's a lot I like about this season. There's a quite a decent bit of it I like. It's not bad. Again, it's just not the Infinity Train standard. It's not. But anyway, let's just start with the things I liked. The two main characters, they're really good. I really find them interesting. There was this episode, what's it called? The Tape Core. Yeah, the Tape Core. It's really, really good. It's one of the best episodes in the series. The way it just ends with anticipation, it's kind of wasted in the end, but I'll get to that later. But it's just, yeah, and there's also the other episode with, what's his name? The other episode, yeah, the episode with like the stars and the people that I don't really remember its name, but they were like in a party, and one of them is a rock star, and the other one isn't, and they haven't like yeah, and like the first time playing together, and they're like in this space party on the train. It's really, really, really good. Also, like Amelia shows up. They try to hint us with anticipation as if this is not the last season, even though it's the last season. Like there's literally in the end, she like there's this one moment in like the tape core where there's one and Amelia, and one has like one eye or something like that. Anyway, and he's like not the same guy. He's like dark and like kind of gloomy and things, and he's like riding the guy that has blue fire in his eyes. I don't even know what that guy's name is, but he's riding him, and then Amelia's with him, and it's like that was what I was hoping would happen in the finale, but it didn't. Amelia shows up in the finale for like 1 second. We don't even see her face. She was riding the skeleton fire eye guy, and I could recognize her voice, even though we didn't really see her. Yeah, like yeah, there's like yeah, it just hints you with anticipation in the last season. This is why I feel like this show like deserved more seasons to like flesh out its characters and story. Because if you have each season with a self-contained story, you can not really like you can't really like you know have because you need to explain the lore of the train. You explain a little bit of lore every single season. Like in season 1, you explain what the train is, and like you have season with Tulip, and one's the actual conductor and what happened with Amelia and that kind of stuff. Season 2, you have how the train works from the inside and how like the number system works and how it's put onto people. Season 3, you have the Gomes. I think that's what they're called, those black people. No, I'm sorry if that was offensive. I didn't mean that as racist. Those black dog things. Look, those Gomes. I think that's what they're called. And they're trying, and then they're trying to. And then those black, what those Gomes do, and they kill people. and like people that came out of the train and how they feel like how they think that one was the false conductor because they came late and that kind of thing. And this season didn't really do that. All the other seasons did that. I mean, I thought it was going to do that. I really wanted to know more about how the train worked and the lore of the train and things like that, but you didn't actually get that, like, at all. Like, what you got instead was kind of like some crappy, some like it felt like it was foreshadowing something. Like, it really did. It felt like it was foreshadowing something. This is a prequel, by the way, so yeah. Like, it goes into the prequels are not, they're not really good. It's not like Crimes of Grindelwald or, like, maybe Attack of the Clone. No, it's like, I'm still saying this, it's okay. It's okay, okay? And, like, it feels like it was foreshadowing something that just never happens, and it really feels like there was gonna be another season, but they just did. This is the last season. They kept teasing that this is not the last season, and it really didn't. The show, like, deserved more seasons. It deserved more books. It deserved it. It deserved. This show is so good. I really like it. I just remembered that this was supposed to be the things I liked, and I just went on ranting about foreshadowing. But the things I actually didn't like about what the story, the Belle, what's her name, Kez. She's very annoying. I didn't really like her, like, at all. She's not a very good character. She's actually kind of like one of the worst characters in Infinity Train. She's like each season of Infinity Train had this like season 3, Tuba, which died, and season 3 got dark, and season 2 had Alan Dracula, the deer, and then the other seasons had the other season had Atticus, which was the best one in my opinion, but really, like, this one was just not, it wasn't up to date. She was very, I think it's a she was very annoying. And the whole house with the Morgan character, I wasn't invested in her at all. And they tried to add some kind of, like, depth into her that doesn't work at all. It's like, and the ending was bad. Like, all the people that didn't like Kes, she still did stuff to them. She didn't do the kid that the house liked, but she still, like, did totally, like, rob them and do stuff. But then all they say is forgiveness, and forgiveness, it totally just felt like Steven Universe all over again. It just felt like Steven Universe all over again. Like, I really felt like she got off too easy with those. I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe you can love this all you want. I don't not like it, I'm not ecstatic about it, oh my god. I'm just very disappointed. It was not up to Infinity Train standard. Infinity Train is one of the best shows I have ever seen. And I'm pretty sure the show was cancelled for being too dark or something. I mean, some YouTuber said that. I'm not sure. I saw it in his thumbnail from his YouTube video, but it says they cancelled Infinity Train for being too dark, and that's just so stupid. That's part of the reason I really liked it. Because we all know dark doesn't equal good, because dark does not equal good, but with Infinity Train, 100% dark equals good in Infinity Train, specifically. But, like, I don't really get it with the hype. Like, it really felt like it was foreshadowing. The ending really disappointed me. It was bad. I'm not saying the whole season. The ending specifically was bad. It had like a whole Steven Universe situation where forgiveness. Like, I bought the forgiveness between, like, the two main characters, Ryan and Mingy? Yeah, Mingy. Ryan and Mingy. I bought that. But, like they could have just totally killed them. They could have just totally killed them, but they didn't, because forgiveness. It had a whole Steven Universe situation. And I'm not saying don't forgive people. That's a good moral in life to have, but there's a certain point in life where you literally commit actual crimes and you get forgiven for them. because you say you're sorry. Like, that actually happens. And, like, I don't really get it. So, Infinity Train Season 4, it's kind of a disappointment, but Infinity Train is still a show that I love, and I will always revisit. I will always revisit the show. It's really good. It's really fudging good. And I just wish I had more seasons. I'm not here to say it was bad. This show is still phenomenal. But it just wasn't, this season just wasn't up to date with all of the things. I hope you really enjoyed this video. I mean, like, this is one of the first videos I did without a script. This is just from the get-go, my basic thoughts. So if I repeated a lot of things, please, this is bear with me. This is not with a script. I usually do use a script and, like, read it out loud for my videos. This is not the usual. I just wanted my base thoughts on this season, and goodbye.